Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Hello, Virgos. Welcome in. I'm glad you're joining me here today. Thank you so much. Let's get to your message. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. Your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations. I really appreciate it. Let's get into a couple of oracles here. We've been having some mind-blowing sessions. So I start out with a message to you before I even hit record that I'm being reminded to tell you, which is your mind is always very sharp. I'm going to do some oracle decks, and then I'm going to do some clarification with the tarot. Let's get started. Remember, just take what helps you. It may help you next week. It may help you today. Take what helps you. Leave the rest. The path. Interesting. Yeah. And divine being. Remember, you're a divine being. You know, this could be talking about soul contracts you agreed to before stepping into this body of yours, the human form, but remembering you're a divine being and the pathway. This card talks about, oftentimes we feel like if we get on the wrong path, we'll never recover. But this is about two paths that look like they're going in different directions, and they ultimately lead to the same ending, the same destination. I want to get a little bit more from this divine being card. It's a really amazing shot, too. Never forget that you are a divine being, and the situation you are going through is so you can increase the amount of light for which your soul can hold a space. You came to this earth to experience so many wonderful things, but with it come pain and dark emotions that only a human body can provide. You can make a difference here on earth, but you do need to be in a physical body to be effective. Give yourself the time to grieve a loss, the space to feel your emotions, and the grace to be gentle on yourself. You are going through a season of trial, but on the other side is a lightness of being that can only exist if you have lived through hard times. Keep your spirits up. Surround yourself with uplifting people and doing the things you love to do, wearing comfortable clothes, and eating nourishing foods. Don't ask too much of yourself at this time. And don't worry about this path. Remember, I said, you think if you get off course, there's no recovery, but what you don't know is there are two paths that are going in opposite directions, but their destination is the same, okay? And I'm hearing somebody's going to roll that around in their mind, and then all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh, I get what this is pertaining to. Let's grab another oracle deck. Virgos. What are we talking here? Hope everybody's doing well. Seems like you're into something deep here, though. I feel like this has potential to be very deep. Ooh, yes. Okay. If you hear a Sasquatch sigh, this is talking about doubting the divine, or doubting a spiritual side to you, or the magic of the spiritual realm. I'm hearing for some of you, pray. Get back into praying. It'll help you find the way. It's helped you before. You've gotten away from it. It's like essential to get back involved in that ritual. Messages for our Virgos. Rude. Your purpose is on the other side of fear. I love that phrase. And cunning and malicious. Rude, cunning, and malicious. I do not like these cards. We'll get down to the bottom of that. Remember, don't be too hard on yourself during this time. Salal is your plant, and it means subdue. Messages for our Virgos. Mama Cacao and Rhodonite. Heart opening. Heightened sensitivity, unifying, and high on love. Heart opening. Chakra meditations. Chakra mantras for the heart. Heart chakra work. I think that would be very helpful. But let's get into this. Let's get into some more details here. So, Divine Being, more information, please, Spirit, on this. This is being too hard on yourself. The Sun, yeah, find your happiness. Find your happiness. Focus in on that more. There's something you're concerned with. It's an illusion, delusion. It's not actually happening. It's just an illusion that's making you unhappy. It's not really happening. It's stressing you out. It's something that doesn't need to be, I'm hearing. It doesn't need to even be. Focus on your happiness. It's making you take a pause. It's somebody saying you need to take a pause. You're burnt out. And I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that. I'm just getting that you just need to refocus and think about your happiness. Page of Cups, yeah, be, more lighthearted, and this is like carefree energy and youthful spirit, and what did you enjoy when you were a kid? That's it. That's how you get back on the right path here. Remember, it leads to the same destination. You're not off course where you can't recover. It's a matter of just remembering what you loved as a kid and bringing some form of that back into your life. You're hanging on to, it's like, You're hanging on to your money too much, not allowing yourself to play. You're being too stringent on yourself. You're being too hard on yourself. Lighter energy is what's required. 6 of Cups. Lighter energy. Gift yourself something. Give somebody else something. Lighter energy. 8 of Wands. That's speaking something. Speak a gift to somebody. Say it now. Don't wait. Get this lighter energy going so it's encapsulating and circling you more. What's this path here, Spirit? Get more in tune with your prayer and your spirit team. They have in the past been a source of strength for you and hope. It's like you've lost hope somewhere along the way. It's somebody about this rude and malicious, but we'll get to it. We're getting there. High Priestess. You instinctively know you're off path, and you instinctively know how to get on path. Okay? And we've gotten some clues already as to how to do that. Lighten the load, lighten the mood, lighten your energy. Focus in on what you loved as a kid. Play more. Play more. The Empress. Yeah, your power, your abundance in all forms comes from your tie with your spiritual side, your spiritual team, the divine, and prayer. That was something you had as a child. Go back to that. That's where your harvest is. That's how your harvest comes in. That's that base. The base you're gripping on so tightly to right now is finance. It's money. Spirit's saying that's not the focus for you, where true abundance comes in. True abundance comes in when you co-create with the divine. when you pray and you embrace your spiritual side, that's always been very strong, even when you were a child. Magic child, I'm hearing. The magic indigo child. Whoa. That almost makes me want to cry. Wow. Okay. Let's keep going. What's the sigh here? The Sasquatch sigh. Yeah. You're really tied, 3 of Pentacles, to the divine. You're very special. There is a forever bond here with your spirit team, the divine. For some of you, it's also saying, remember who the divine brought into your life as a soulmate, counterpart, love interest, because you're away from them, and it's a nod to get back in with them. Start working that connection again. Make that a connection again. It's something about like, boom, the light bulb is going to go off when you hear this. Any more on the sigh here? The Sasquatch and spirituality. The 8 of Cups. You walked away from this person. This is a love interest. This was somebody that you can say the divine brought to you. You got entangled in a bunch of other stuff. Could be with this rude, cunning, and malicious energy. But Spirit's saying, get back in with that person. You know, it may not be a love relationship, but make sure it's a relationship in your life. What is our Mama Cacao and Rhodonite? This talks about heightened sensitivity, unifying, high love, heart opening, right? Okay, yeah. Heart opening. We're talking about the chakra. The chakras, the heart chakra, the moon. Now, it bounced out this way, then it went upside down. So I'm going to read it both ways. Something you don't see here. You don't see that connection still as being important. You're going to start seeing it as being important. I'll read that card a couple of different ways. So start the initiating there of just meet for, something light, meet for coffee. You're going to start seeing how important that is to you again. How important it is to your purpose, to your spiritual growth, something like that. Or your spiritual growth for them is so important. Somehow you're tied. There's a bond there. Heart opening. Also, this is a nod to you don't realize that your heart is closed. You don't realize it's as closed as it is. That's more of that energy where you're gripping tightly onto the finances or the money. Put that kind of energy and intensity into your heart opening, lightness of being. Divine being, lightness of being. Don't be so hard on yourself in this situation. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. The truth from the divine. Confirmation. Your heart there needs to be some growth here on heart chakra work and opening up of the heart, lightness of being. Okay, now we're going to turn to the rudeness here. What's the root here, Spirit? Let's get to the bottom of this. What's the root here, Spirit? I feel like this is what started all the problems. What's the root here, Spirit? The root doesn't want to show itself. It's somebody you deal with that's in and out, Knight of Wands. They're bold when they're in your energy, and then they're gone. And then they're bold, and then they're gone. And you believe in them, and then they're gone. And they make you believe that things are going to happen, and then they're gone. And they make you think that their rudeness is just a one-time deal, and then it's not. They're very rude to you. Their demeanor is very rude, arrogant. More on the rude. And they don't want to be found out. Yeah, it's like they're rude behind the scenes. And then in front of others, they're just a model citizen. A model, whatever they are to you, okay? Boyfriend, friend, girlfriend, sibling, whatever the relationship is, behind the scenes, they're very rude. But I feel like for some, you're dealing with a situation where no one would believe they're rude. What? So-and-so isn't rude. No, I'd never believe that. You believe it because you've lived it. What's cunning and malicious? Yeah, this person doesn't want to be found out. That's how you know who this is. But you've already found them out. You've already seen their behind the scenes. And somehow it's affected you, and Spirit's saying, no, that's not how this is supposed to go. It's not supposed to be an influence on you at all. A learning experience maybe we'll find, or you were supposed to influence them in a higher vibing way. A heightened sensitivity. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So our Mama Cacao and Rhodonite talks about that heart opening and the heightened sensitivity. You're very sensitive to them. A lot of people can't see them for what they are, but you're very sensitive to what they truly are all about. 9 of Wands. And they're all about, in particular, draining you. Draining you of your energy. That could be an energy vampire. Or the fact that you really truly see them for what they are, really activates their shadow sides, or is draining because other people don't see it and you do. Yeah, cunning and malicious. Their cunning and malicious is very draining, just period. Here's the 8 of Pentacles. They're cunning and they're malicious. Oh, I see. And that's why you're holding tightly onto the coin, because they have a vested interest in your coin. Or they've influenced you in such a way where you've made the coin very important. And normally that's not your way. That's not your natural way. What's the cunning and the malicious here? More information, please, on this, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, yeah. They're about the money. They're not about you. They don't see you. They only see the money. 4 of Cups. If you've liked them in a way that's in a loving way, they have not reciprocated. They haven't been someone that you can rely on, count on. They've told a lot of tales with no backing. And more importantly, what's being highlighted to me here is you're coming at them with love, and they're interested in the finance part of this, or what you can do for them financially. Maybe that's, a roof over their head, etc., or actual money. Yeah, they're definitely draining. And that's why you've shut down your heart, okay? But let's just see. What's the advice here, Spirit? Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. They're holding you back. 8 of Swords. The advice is right here. Your purpose is on the other side of fear. For some of you, you're actually afraid of them. I feel like that's a small percentage. For others, it's just saying, you've somehow got in your mind that you can't do this thing called life without them, and you sure as hell can. In fact, your life looks a lot better without them, without this energy. The advice is to be without this energy. Further advice here? Yeah, subdue this need to feel like you can't do life without them. Subdue that. Subdue the fear that you can't be without them. Subdue that. That is coming in like, I feel like Spirit is screaming that in my ear. Highlighting that in bold italics. Okay, Page of Swords and the Page of Wands in the reverse. Pages. This talks about communication. Normally, pages are very good about communication, but in the reverse, yeah, there's some cut off from communication here. You're not communicating them, or, oh, that's the advice. Cut this off. Cut the communication off. Every time you communicate, you open up the door for more of this rude and cunning, malicious energy. No. That holds you back. This person is uninspiring to you, and they're a bunch of gossip, and they tell malicious, rude lies about you. Why do you stick it out? Other than the fear, fear's a big motivator. Why do you stick it out? Knight of Swords. You think they're kind of exciting, maybe? They're in, they're out. When they're in, it's exciting, things happen. It's quick energy that surrounds you. I'm hearing they're all about self. So it doesn't matter if they come in fast. It doesn't matter if they come in slow. It doesn't matter if they come in with a smile on their face or problems in their bag over their shoulder for you to deal with. They're all about self. Their actions will always be about self. So for those of you who are thinking they're going to make a change, or they're telling you they're going to make a change, I don't see it here in the cards. 10 of Wands here in the reverse. This is coming out of these burdens. Coming out of the burden that is them. That is the advice. And we've seen the advice in a variety of ways. Get away from this energy. Extinguish this energy. Subdue this energy. Subdue your fear of having to have this energy around you. Liberate yourself. Yeah, okay, now we're getting somewhere. The Devil in the reverse, liberate yourself. I have to cover this card a bit. And the Two of Cups. Liberate yourself and somebody who really is soulmate potential, soulmate material, someone that's healthy for you, someone that's meant for you, someone that the divine brings in. Because remember, you're bringing the divine back into your sanctuary, your life. That is your sanctuary. That is your strength and power, is bringing the divine back into your life. They bring about this soulmate energy, and it could be this person from the past. And even if this isn't a romantic relationship, and for some it will be, but even if it's not, it's an important key relationship. I feel that Spirit's saying that still needs to be in your life. For some of you, this will be a new soulmate that comes in. And this old soulmate will be a friend. And maybe you meet, maybe it's something where this soulmate from the past, you meet them for coffee and you're like, yeah, my gosh, why did we ever drift apart? And then they're like, hey, I've got someone that's perfect for you. And wouldn't I know who's perfect for you, And it's something like that. It's that energy of serendipitous light, like the Page of Cups. Someone that admires you. That's what you deserve. You deserve a lot more. A lot more is here. It's just a restructuring of, kind of how you're going about life and thinking about life and lightening up. And spiritual emphasis. Getting back into that spirit team. Let's grab a charm. The key. These are your keys. These tips are the keys to getting back on that path you want to be on. You're off path. It's nothing but a little thing to get back on path. Get back on path. Whoa. Yeah, this is interesting. This is the lightning bolt. This is going to hit you. This message, many parts of this message is going to hit you like that. Like, whoa. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Oh, wow. I haven't thought about that. Oh, okay. And also what I'm hearing too is it's going to be some sort of lightning bolt to being your own leader again. Be the leading. I know it's a phrase we hear often. I still really love it. Be the leading man or woman in your story. Don't let anybody else take that lead role from you. It's your story. It's your life. It's your role. That is your message, Virgo. I hope you've liked it. If you found it helpful, you feel inclined to make a comment, please do. And until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. If you like this channel, also, please do like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel. Until next time, thank you.